Taiwan Semiconductor manufacturing company investors got some great news as the U.S. Commerce Department said Friday that it has finalized a $6.6 billion subsidy for TSM manufacturing in Phoenix, Arizona. So in this video, I'll go through the details of this announcement and what it could mean for Taiwan Semiconductor stock investors. Let's take a look. Hey everyone, I want to take a moment to thank the sponsor of this video. Moomoo is a trading platform where you can buy and sell stocks and other investments. I use the platform for investing myself. If you join using the link in my description, you can get up to 15 free stocks. Right, so the US government said Friday that Taiwan Semiconductor will get $6.6 billion in awards. And this isn't the only company that's getting awards under the US Commerce Department decisions in recent months. Remember, the US government passed a $50 billion incentive plan to get semiconductor manufacturing companies back to the United States, or to try and increase the presence of manufacturing of semiconductor chips in the United States. And Taiwan Semiconductor is just one of many companies that are benefiting from those subsidies. Taiwan Semiconductor's management team has said that they are increasing manufacturing outside of Taiwan to diversify their supply chain and diversify away from the huge risk, right, which are China's threats on the country. And so diversifying away from Taiwan also reduces TSM's risks. And so it's a win-win for TSM. On the one hand, it's getting a several billion-dollar subsidy, and on the other hand, it's also reducing its risk. However, management has also said that the costs of production outside of Taiwan are higher, so the profit margins could be impacted as a result of shifting production outside of Taiwan. But I think it's a worthwhile shift because the risks are so high of its concentrated manufacturing position, especially with the incoming administration being more vigilant about the country's risks of supply chains being so heavily weighted outside of its borders. I think this is a worthwhile endeavor for Taiwan Semiconductor manufacturing, and I think they anticipated this, and that's why several years ago they started developing these ideas to diversify some of their manufacturing outside of Taiwan. In April, TSM agreed to expand its planned investment by $25 billion in Arizona. It's now up to $65 billion and a third Arizona fab by the year 2030. The Taiwanese company will produce the world's most advanced 2-nanometer technology at the Arizona fab, expected to begin production in 2028. So the most advanced chips will be able to be produced in Arizona by 2028. Now, there was a lot of question whether TSM would be able to bring its most advanced chips to the Arizona fab. There was some question on technical expertise, on the availability of skilled workers to be able to achieve that level of precision manufacturing outside of its established base. But it looks like it will be able to do so, and that will be great news for TSM. The company's valuation is muted, trading at a forward price to earnings of 21. Given the company's growth and its profit margins, remember, Taiwan Semiconductor has some of the best profit margins of any business in the world, let alone a manufacturing company. They are a best-in-class business in an industry that's growing rapidly with no signs of slowing down. And so if Taiwan Semiconductor was a US company, the valuation would be significantly higher, anywhere between 25 to 50% higher than where it is today. So the stock price is getting penalized for those geopolitical risks. Those are already incorporated into the valuation. So any of these incremental diversification actions that Taiwan Semiconductor is taking is incrementally reducing risks, which has a positive impact on the company's valuation, which should have a positive impact on the company's valuation. Now, I've had Taiwan Semiconductor stock rated as a buy all year long in 2024. The results of the election in the United States did increase risks for Taiwan Semiconductor stock, but the valuation also decreased as well. And now, with these latest developments, the company getting this award for several $billion for the manufacturing is another incremental positive step for Taiwan Semiconductor. So I'll update my recommendation here and remind everyone that I still think Taiwan Semiconductor stock is a buy. And if you're wondering how you can get access to this stock recommendation list, you can get it through a membership to my channel in the investor tier category. And I update this multiple times daily. I have over 100 companies listed here and ratings on over 100 companies. So on the back of this news, Taiwan Semiconductor stock is not getting an uplift, and the broader market is down today, Friday, November 15. The stock market overall is down, and so this impact is positive for the company to be sure, but the broader market declining is having an overpowering effect on the stock price, more so than the news of the several $billion grant. Near term, Taiwan Semiconductor investors should embrace themselves for volatility as the incoming administration starts to make moves, starts to announce tariffs, and starts to announce its plans for how it's going to adjust to the geopolitical tensions in the region. So expect volatility. It will not slow down. I think it might actually increase over the next few weeks and months. Hey everyone, so many of you have been asking about my investing strategy, and I'm excited to announce that I've written a book that's available for sale now that describes my 6-step investing framework for evaluating stocks. I've added the link in the description below.